Hello Perfect Beauties. So I wanted to do a video on how to age gracefully and live a beautiful, healthy life. Embrace how old we are and not feel like we have to lie about our age or keep it secret. My mom, she's like kind of embarrassed when she goes out with me in public. Like when she goes out with my little brother, it's fine because, you know, they don't think she's that old. But then when they see me and they know that, you know, I've been out of college for a few years, they kind of can figure out my mom's age, and she's like kind of embarrassed about that. But I think my mom looks amazing for her age. She has an incredible body. Like me and her, we share clothes. So like she at 50 years old can wear like size 2 pants, and she just has an incredible body. Like if I look anything like her when I'm that age, I will be so happy. But here's some kind of the things I've learned from her and just from reading and from my own experience about just aging gracefully. You know, when I'm 50 years old, when I'm 40 years old, I want to look like I've lived a great life. I don't want to look all plasticky. I don't want to look all fake. I just want to look like I've had an amazing life, that I'm filled with positivity, and that I'm just a happy human being, and I've done things in my life and taken risks and have just been a happy person. And I think you can really tell when you see an older woman, you can tell like if she's lived a happy, healthy life, you know? And it doesn't mean, you know, she doesn't have a single wrinkle on her face, and it doesn't mean she's gotten like so much stuff done. You can just tell that she's been healthy for her life. So here are some steps you can take that I've learned from my mom about just aging beautifully. So first thing is to wear sunscreen, and most eye creams actually have sunscreen in them. So basically they just really prevent wrinkles by protecting your skin from the sun. Now I don't know if you guys know this, but have you ever like had a pair of shoes that you left outside for too long? Do you know what happens? So right now in California, if you leave like a pair of leather boots or like a leather jacket outside in the heat, it starts fading. The parts of it start coming apart. And that's basically what you're doing to your skin if you're not using sunscreen. And I left them out in the sun for a while, and you can tell that, I mean, a lot of it is just from wear and tear, but a lot of it's also from the sun damage. And this is basically what happens to your skin if you don't wear sunscreen or you stay out in the sun too long. So the first bit of advice is always wear sunscreen. If you haven't seen that Baz Luhrmann, the guy who directed Moulin Rouge's video about always wearing sunscreen, you need to watch it because it's amazing. But yeah, just wear sunscreen wherever you go. I always have moisturizer with sunscreen on me. I am terrified of being in the sun if I'm not wearing some SPF. So this is the Lumen SPF 15 one. Like just on my makeup counter, this is all the sunscreen stuff I have. I have a Josie Maran SPF 41. I really like this stuff because it doesn't ball up. I feel like a lot of sunscreens ball up, and I like how it comes in this little like pump. I like sunscreens that come out in a pump because I think it's more sanitary, and it looks really good under makeup. I highly recommend this, the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer. It smells a lot like Triaminic grape, like cough chews, but whatever, you can get over it. And then my lovely Cover FX foundation with SPF 30, and I'm just all about wearing a sunscreen no matter where I go, whatever. I find that it's going to help my skin just not get weathered out like that. And also I go through a lot of acne treatments. I go through a lot of chemical gel peels, so it's really important that I wear sunscreen, or else my acne scarring will seem a lot darker than it is. Once your skin is burnt and exposed to the light, all the kind of acne scars will become even more pigmented than they already are. So you don't want that going on your face, right? You spend so much time trying to get rid of the acne scars. Why do you want to get it darker than they already are? So I definitely use any kind of sunscreen I can get. And if I go outside, I wear a hat. I try to wear a hat. I know I'm turning into my mother now, like, you know, you see those Asian ladies with the big hat, but I always try to wear a hat because I just don't want my face to really come in contact with the sun. Likewise, I try not to go hiking or running during daylight. I just think it's just way too much sun on my face, and I'm not a huge fan of sun tanning or sunbathing or whatever. Even if you do wear sunscreen, you still get those UV rays. I don't care what people say. It's better to be inside than outside, even if you have sunscreen on, because laying under the sun, you'll still get some of those rays in you. So I just try to avoid the sun whenever I can, basically. The second step is to moisturize. So I have really oily skin, so I don't really moisturize as often as I should. Both oily skin are less likely to develop wrinkles because they have more elasticity in their skin, and the oil skin keeps your skin moisturized. If you don't have oily skin, remember to moisturize your face, because when your skin is dry, kind of the elasticity disappears and you're gonna like see wrinkles sooner. So how do I moisturize my skin? I love using coconut oil. I have a jar of this anywhere I am at all times. I actually have 2 jars, one in my kitchen, one in my bathroom. What I do here is I put this on my face at night. I'll put it at the ends of my hair. So this is actually a great trick. This has nothing to do with like your face, but what I do is before I work out at the gym, I will put coconut oil from my ear down and then like just drench my hair with coconut oil, put it in a really tight bun, work out, and the heat from my workout kind of goes into my scalp, right, and into my hair, and then I take a shower after the gym and all that, and my hair just feels so soft. Like I did coconut oil treatment yesterday and my hair is just so nice and soft, and I also got a cut, but coconut oil is amazing. And I also eat and cook with it. I cook scrambled eggs with coconut oil, and it just smells really good and it's really yummy. It's just a miracle product. Miranda Kerr swears by it. It keeps your figure nice. Also, coconut oil in the morning helps your metabolism speed up. Oops. And it's just a really great product and moisturizes your skin. And the molecular compound of coconut oil, it doesn't clog your pores, because I think the molecules are too big to fit in your pores, something like that. And also it works as an antibacterial treatment, so it also helps with acne if you develop acne on your skin. So coconut oil is amazing. I love natural products. It's just amazing. I feel good about myself when I use that. So definitely moisturize your skin with something. You can use olive oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, but really moisturizing your skin, keeping it oily almost, will make your skin not dry, and it will keep the moisture in and keep kind of that youthfulness look around. Third tip is to use eye cream, and I am guilty of not using eye cream, but under your eyes are like the only place, I think, on your face that you do not have actual oil glands under, and that is why you never see people developing cystic acne or any kind of acne right under their eyes. It's because under your eyes you have no oil glands, and because of that they're much more likely to wrinkle, because, right, as I've said before, oiliness helps your skin not wrinkle as much, blah 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 blah. So I like to use an eye cream, and my favorite right now is the Burt's Bees Royal Jelly Eye Cream, and what I do is I just like pat it under my eye at night and during the day, and I feel like it helps reduce puffiness and just keeps that area of your skin moisturized. So just remember not to tug at it, not to like, you know, scrub it or whatever, and just to keep it moisturized and just out of the sun, really. Okay, tip is using chemical peels, and or some things with glycolic acid or alpha hydroxy acids or any kind of products that really help rejuvenate the skin. I absolutely love the Perfect Image lactic acid peels. I've done so many videos about that, so I won't go into it now. I'll have links below if you want to watch them. But any kind of peel, like this is the alpha hydroxy acid peel or whatever, alpha hydroxy acid peel, the alpha hydroxy lotion. What it does is it sloughs off your old skin so new skin can reform and reappear. And so that like turnover of skin, because when you're younger your skin turns over a lot faster than when you're older, so that turnover of skin, that rejuvenation of skin, protected by sunscreen, remember, stay out of the sun, protected by sunscreen, will just keep your skin brighter and healthier, and also prevents fine lines and wrinkles. So that's really great, and it helps a lot with my acne scarring. So I definitely try to do lactic acid peels very frequently. I try to use alpha hydroxy acid. I use a Jane Marie Union glycolic cleanser. I just use a lot of products with different kinds of fruit acids in them because they help rejuvenate my skin and they really help prevent acne for me. So yeah, right now I have to worry about like preventing wrinkles and preventing acne, right? Like you can't have it all, right? It's like when one problem finishes, you have to work on another problem. So